Hey guys, welcome to the Drift Podcast. And sorry for disappearing for like 3 months.
He's Ben. I'm Travis.
You know our names by now.
Hopefully.
We've been doing this for almost
I think we've been doing it for 2 years now. 2 or 3 years.
2 years.
No, I've been at this house for 2 years and we were doing it at my old house.
Okay,
So,
just over 2 years.
No, it's like almost 3.
That's a scary thought. But yes, anyway, so we've been pretty, I don't know, out of contact. Moved house. My car broke. We fixed it. Then I changed jobs and it was terrible. Changed jobs again. It's terrible.
So if you got a job for Ben,
Yes, hit me up because I need a job. Please.
don't make him go on the dole.
Hey, it's tempting. Yeah, so basically that all happened, and then we went to halfway, and we were supposed to do an episode just before halfway, and just ran out of time getting everything ready, because as usual, last-minute things happened. As I think we posted, like, all the stickers that went on our cars were done, like,
The day before.
the day before. Like, I'm not even kidding, like, we had to postpone loading our cars on the trailer to finish getting them stickered up, and then one of the stickers was the wrong size, so we had to drive Brendan's IS on the trailer to the guy's house, so he got a new one to fit it up for halfway. So things got out of hand really, really quick. Yeah.
But we made it.
But we made it, and it was awesome. And between all that, Trav's also been doing lots of little things on his 7AG, so we did film a video for that, so it'll be
Yep.
up soon.
That will be up very soon, maybe this week or next week, depending on how much time I get to edit it.
There we go. It does cover a lot of like the little nitty-gritty wiring stuff for A86s, which you might think simple, but not actually that simple.
Yeah, and it covers a bit on the stuff that we missed when we did the other 2 bits for actually assembling the motor. So little bits that we found post recording the second video. So it should be pretty interesting for people who are looking at building a 7H.
Or currently starting, so
Yeah,
just a lot of stuff to keep in mind. Or if you're rewiring your 86, just don't do it.
yeah. And I mean, like,
Sell it to me really cheap.
yeah, 7Hs are getting pretty popular nowadays. I've had quite a few messages and stuff about it. So, but if you do want to message me, just make sure that what you're asking me isn't already covered in the videos, because I don't see the need to re-explain it if it's already covered in the video.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, let me know if you've got any issues. I'm no expert, but I at least have the experience of building one. Doesn't run yet, but so how much do you trust me?
Yeah, we keen for the drag race. My car, I literally sold the wheels off my S15 today. I'm going to go finish up the 8.6, and I will have it on the road painted and tidied up before he even gets his car tuned, so it'll be interesting.
Made of a bit of a rookie mistake. I can see as well. My patch on my shirt is yellow and it's changing color with
That
the
is amazing.
with the green screen. So,
Perfect.
but anyway,
Just a hole there where your heart is, you know?
yeah, that's it. You got a see-through heart.
Doesn't exist.
Yep, pretty much. Not denying it. So some rad things have happened in probably the last 3 months since we've been gone.
Yeah.
One of the big ones that I can remember actually is that reverse video that came out recently.
Ooh, the street drifting one, yes, I did.
Yeah,
Pretty sure I did share that.
Yeah,
If it hasn't been taken down already. Reverse have a very large tendency of like uploading something for a couple of hours and then they get freaked out by cops and then delete it again. So I posted it while it was up. It's awesome. Those guys drive absolutely insane. I mean, if you follow their page, you would have seen the clip of them at Gunsai Toge, where the S15 did a kickflip off the embankment, and that was pretty wild. Those guys drive just as hard as like MCR Factory or Burst. Like, those are nuts. Like,
Yep.
the videos from Oifudo and everything like that is just insane.
yeah,
So give their page a follow. They actually have their own workshop, and they do a bunch of work to like drift cars and stuff. They have a full like CDO9 kit if you're interested. It's super cool. Like, I didn't expect them to have their own workshop and do what they do, but you know, there you go. They're just MCR Factory from back in the day. They just don't care.
yeah. They probably still don't care. from the stories I've heard.
Look, yeah,
They just
maybe
don't film it as much.
yeah, maybe your koi doesn't go as public anymore.
But some other rad content that's recently come out that's certainly related is GT Channel put up the video covering the GDR shop, you've never heard of, pretty much.
Yes.
And top level work. That is the kind of stuff that I can dream of being able to accomplish in my life. Is the stuff that they're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely worth a check. And it seems like that's going to be a series of videos.
Yeah.
And if it's that level of content for the rest of it, it's going to be some of the best Japanese car related content probably on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah, I'd agree. Like, even if you're not into like GDRs or like grip racing or all that kind of stuff, even just watch it to look at how in depth they go, because they've got a few rare cars there. They've got like the original Mines demo car that they're doing like a full bare metal restoration on it, and they
Which was a that car. I'm pretty sure it was that car. It doesn't. It was never actually sold. There's only one of or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Seems
can't
to
remember.
but it was a ultra, probably one of the rarest GDRs that they had.
Yeah, and they've also got like a couple of NERS specs there. They've got the old top secret GDR there. It's super cool, man. Like,
yeah, definitely check out GT Channel for that. Huge shout out for that. There's rad content.
Auto Factory Realize made a comeback like we did,
Yeah,
but they did it a week before us.
nice.
But it's
I
awesome.
haven't actually watched it yet. So.
I'm glad that they're coming back, because it's honestly one of my favorite channels to watch. They're so entertaining.
Yeah.
I don't think they went to the last final bout that was on this weekend, but that looked really, really cool. There was a heap of cool cars. I did see like a heap of like 32 sedans and stuff cruising the streets of like Chicago. That was super cool. Definitely would love to go to final bout over there. It'd be sick. Yeah, they did a go-kart track this year, which was interesting. I have no idea the name of it, but it looked super cool. It looked very similar to like an Archie style track, but it was more open, like lots of tight hairpins and everything. So yeah.
If anyone wrote comments before that, sorry I didn't change the page. So if it was anything super important that you want to ask or talk about, just rewrite it. I didn't see it.
I'll scroll through them. You bring the next thing up.
So the next video that I wanted to mention as well is I've just started watching Robbie Nishida's YouTube channel. Me and Ben were actually watching it while we were working on the 7H, and he's been doing some awesome content over in Japan over there. So yeah, it definitely worth checking out. So yeah, definitely check out Robbie Nishida's channel. It is Heyman Robbie is his channel.
Yeah.
But it is 100% worth checking out, and it looks like it's only going to get better.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
So, and in news today, another channel,
Texas.
another channel is that's just started today and had its first video is Drift Crash.
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to take it?
No, you
Yeah.
know more about that one than I do. So,
So I watched the video on it. It's made by the guy who did the Outsiders movie for Driftworks back in 2011.
Mido Steel.
Yeah, Mido. And it looks like he's kind of branched out and doing his own kind of stuff now, and he's covering BDC
Yep.
that he's going to be competing in. He's going to an S Chassis event at Driftland in
It's like a couple
the
weeks.
UK. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
in a few weeks. And,
be cool.
Yeah, and obviously it's going to be some more behind the scenes type stuff. And
I'm
and
also
things
like,
that.
because like I work as a wheel liner, I'm also really stoked to hear about like, you know, he's got like 20 years experience. He's keen to like talk about like suspension setups and geometry and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I'd be keen to definitely like see a bit more on that side of things, because there isn't a whole lot of specifically technical drift YouTube channels. There's a lot of people doing driving
Yeah.
and like building cars and stuff, but there isn't a whole lot on setting them up. So I feel like that'd be something really cool to actually sit down and watch.
Yeah, and you know, watching his Outsiders DVD that he made with Driftworks, it's one of the best drifting movies that has ever come out and probably ever will come out.
Yeah, I agree.
It was, you know, peak for like my time in drifting. It was definitely like peak around then, just before I went to Japan for my first trip. That I watched that, and it had only recently came out. Yeah, 100%. If you haven't seen Outsiders, which I know there's actually quite a lot of people that haven't, I was reading the comments, and even the Australian Drift Squid was like, "How is this the first time I've ever seen this video?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What? How do people not know about this?" So if you don't know about Outsiders, watch it and watch Driftworks channel, because man, I've been loving their content recently. Phil is building a Murcielago, I think it is. It's a Lambo, and it looks
Doesn't he have a
friggin'
gangster
rad.
BMW as well?
Yep.
Yeah,
Doing a full restoration on an E46 M3,
that's
and as well as all the other awesome cars that Driftworks has.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you know, even if you don't like their 8.6, it's definitely, you know, don't discredit, you know, Driftworks, because
No, they do
they
a lot
do
of
a lot
cool
more than
stuff.
just that 8.6.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
No, I do
yeah.
like the Driftworks boys. They're pretty cool.
yeah, so definitely check them out. Yeah, and Luke Fink, you can take it from here for this one.
Where are we starting with that one?
What happened to the track?
Okay, so we'll start at Archie. The airport behind Archerfield flooded, and then drifting went on, and it like tore up the tarmac a fair bit. So they're now currently doing a huge redo of the back section of Archie. They're doing a mad banked corner at the hairpin, so it'll be interesting. I'm not sure how to go, but I'm definitely keen to give it a whirl. It'd be awesome. They reckon it'll be about a week out before they will be able to drive on it. They were laying the road surface today. Today or tomorrow. I did watch the live stream this morning. They said it was in the next 2 days or so.
Yep.
And then, yeah, they'll have it all finished off by the weekend and hopefully ready to go by Tuesday, Thursday next week. So,
Which is
if
an
you-
awesome turnaround.
yeah, and that's it. Like, if you're keen to give a new section a go, jump out on like Tuesday or Thursday night and give it a go.
Support your local.
Support the local track. And he also did just get back from America, which,
He's in New Zealand at the moment.
yeah, he went, well, actually, he
Oh,
came back.
is he back? He's
Yeah, came back,
releasing
but yeah,
videos from his trip in New
um,
Zealand.
Went to D1NZ in New Zealand. There's a couple of wild videos from that. Haven't been able to check the vlog out yet. But yeah, it was that tandem run he was doing in the competition was pretty wild. So I can imagine the rest of the vlog will be pretty interesting. He did get back from Drift Week in America, so he drove that little G35 around for like
Had a few issues.
had a few issues, but it did well considering he bought it like from another country and then like abused it. I mean, it sucks about the motor, but
Yeah.
you know, it did all of Drift Week with virtually no issues, and it drove amazingly. Jealous of it baking third gear, because my car doesn't do that.
Nothing's NA. Is it straight piped butt?
Be a shame not to if you're in America. But yeah, so Drift Week was awesome. Fielding Shredder, Adam LZ, and I can't remember the other YouTube channel, all have a bunch of videos from Drift Week, like documenting their experiences. And Lone Star Drift started with the first track day upload today, so go check that out. It covers like all the little mini game stuff they did, because they kept that out of the vlogs to keep the Lone Star Drift, you know, recap a little bit more interesting. So they did like car park challenge and I think like high speed entry challenge at Harris Hill. So that was super cool. Lots of cars doing jumps into the main corner, which was sort of wild, but hey, go check it out. Super cool. Be interesting to see like if we could do something similar here, but I don't think we have like enough tracks in a local vicinity to make that viable. As well as, you know, police just don't like our cars.
Yeah.
Leaves track defected, and then you can't drive anywhere. America,
So
they get away with so much.
there's been some more news as well, or well, news and it's YouTube related. Noriaro went to a brand new racetrack in Japan, and it's opening whilst we're in Japan.
So, yeah, if we haven't announced it yet, we're going to Japan next month.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Yep. And hopefully we don't get sick, if you know what I mean.
Nah, bring on the coronavirus. Looking for an
Look.
extended holiday, boys.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Look, I just need a laptop to work, so I'm in. I don't know
That's
about
it.
you, but I don't know. We can find you a
Oh,
tire fitting job with
I'll
Jay.
just work the corner or something.
No,
It'll be
we'll
alright.
send you over with Jay. You can work for Jay. No, you can work for Streeter. There you
Yeah,
go.
there we go. I'll work for Street. That'll work for me.
But yeah, brand new drifting track in Japan. It is north of Tokyo, and I think it was, from my memory, it was between Nico and Ebisu. So
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, so check it out if you're over there. It's gonna be pretty rad.
If we can, we would like to, on the way back from Ebisu, to go and visit it, but it all depends on if it's open or not. So
Yeah, that's it. It's going to really depend on timing. I'm actually kind of... We'll go with our reasoning as to why we're going to Japan. One of the reasons is we're going for a holiday because we need it.
Yep.
And number 2 is because my white R32 that you can see me driving right there, I am bringing that back to Australia.
Well. Let's just recap why we're doing that. Because the original plan was to go there and fix it and then take it drifting.
Yep.
But now, because all of the safety rules...
Basically, with the way that it works is... and there's other news I'll quickly jump through because we're talking about safety rules in Ebisu. If you don't know, the Matsuri dates have changed for November. Be changing your plans to suit that. Just so everyone's aware before I forget about it. Yeah, all the safety rules change. We need harnesses, cage, fixed bucket seats, and with the amount that I worked out that was going to cost for me to do that car was well over the cost of importing the car to Australia, basically, or around about the same. And the thing that could happen is I could install all those things, and first lap I could crash it, pop the motor, things like that, after spending all this money, and then I'm just left with, a wrecked car or a shell or whatever.
Especially how many Matsuris is that thing done now?
If we did a Matsuri, I think it would be its 6th.
Yeah,
and I've
6
owned it
Matsuri
since-
with probably the minimum maintenance required because you're not, over there regularly enough. So
it also needs some repairs, even just to get it moving again at this stage. So our original plan was to go over there and fix the car and then get it up to spec. But just doing the sums up, I just don't have the money to be able to get the car running again and then spend another $15,000 on a week's holiday doing drifting. At this stage in my life, I'm kind of had my time with Ebisu as well. I would love to drive it again, but the money cost versus how much I want to drive it is starting to equal out a bit much, I guess we could say. But so I decided to bring it back to Australia. I'm kind of going to keep the plans under wraps for the car, but put it this way, it won't be a drift car anymore. So
we're gonna crush it.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back here to register it and drive it to the scrapyard. So yeah,
Better say probably where it belongs, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's probably just going to turn into another money pit and time waste for me. So,
Yeah.
but
It'll be the same as the 8.6. It's literally just gonna sit in your garage.
it's probably going to cost more than the $15,000 to drive it at Ebisu for another week. So, but anyway, that's beyond the point.
Man.
He knows what's happening to it. You guys don't, but I'm
That'll be for a
sure
future
it's
video.
worth the guess. So,
Well, yeah, here you go. Everybody just guess what Trav's gonna do.
Yeah.
Kyle's not allowed to
yeah, chime
answer
in.
that because
Yeah.
he knows.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that should be stuff to look forward to. Another project once my 8.6 done. Never.
So it's probably never gonna happen.
Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, let's we'll start off. Let's just do a recap of Halfway, and then we can get back into talking about Japan and stuff like that.
Yeah, sweet. So yeah, we did absolutely everything last minute for Halfway because I sort of forgot about it. Yeah, it was just sort of like one of those things. I was changing jobs and working like ridiculously hard, and then I sort of like looked at the calendar. I was like, "Oh, sweet, we're like 3 weeks away from Halfway." And then I looked at my car. I'm like, "We're 3 weeks away from Halfway." I've drifted it like twice since like Matsuri. But yeah, thankfully since then, we did a few other little minor bits and pieces to it, and it's literally been trouble-free since then. It's been amazing, so thank you, Trav, for doing wiring things, because it was just to the point of I was really, really over it. I like driving. I don't like working on cars. I do what I have to drive, so yeah, there you go. Kyle ruined it.
Yeah. And what about, while we're here, How about Marv's half rebar?
I love you, Marv, but I'm not a fan of the half rebar, buddy.
Cool.
No,
Glad we got that out of the way.
Definitely just go back to a full Vertex rear bar.
Yep.
I'll do you a deal on an S15 one.
Mm.
But yeah, so we did that. We got Benny's car ready and the IS200 ready. Pretty quickly, we all made it there in one piece. Shine was super cool. Heaps of rad cars. It was actually cool to see a lot of those cars actually drive. So the day after Halfway was the Get Down, and a heap of guys from Victoria drove, and they had like some super cool cars. They were actually camped next to us. And the place was like super railed R33 on BN and AVS. It was super cool. It was a S13 on Drift Masters, which are like my favorite wheel ever. Yeah, they were all driving like super low, super clean cars. It was awesome to see them out there driving and actually like doing tandems, which was awesome. You can see a lot of like cool cars just drift by themselves, but no, it was awesome to see them out there doing like 3-car trains and sending it. Josh, I swapped my R34 for an S15 and then crashed my S15 and then fixed it and then crashed it again. That's
But
good.
the R34 was at Halfway Hangs.
Yes, I actually have a photo of it like parked next to it, so we had a photo of my old car.
Yeah.
It actually won the Street Registered Award because it drove all the way from Queensland down to Halfway, drifted all the halfway, drove all the way back. That car's a beast. I love it.
Yeah. So shout out to the Basic Boys.
Yeah, their livery looks super cool. I was a big fan. So yeah, they're doing heaps of stuff. They've got shirts and stickers and everything going. So
Yeah, definitely check them out.
Check them out. They're awesome.
Yep. Team Basic.
Yeah. But yeah, so the first day was cool. Show and Shine was awesome. Rally was amazing.
This is your first time
It
driving.
was a first time driving there. Like I've seen videos and Trav's been in my ear about it for probably like 3 years. I don't even know.
Probably the whole time.
4
Yeah.
or 5 years.
Yeah. Who knows?
About like how good it was, and I'm like, it's like, yeah, it's all right, like I've got hills.
Yeah.
And then I actually drove it, and it is hands down like the most amazing track. I reckon it's nothing compares to like going up a hill and then down into like a little 90-degree
Yeah.
right-hander. So yeah, no, it's super cool track, awesome. Like it actually, when you first get on it, you reckon it'll be a bit tight for tandems, but it's only like the first section that really is a bit difficult. And then, yeah, the rest of the track flows so nicely to tandem with, especially if you have friends' cars that are like real evenly matched. Like we were lucky, all our cars seemed to work really well together.
Remind me again how difficult that first corner is, Ben.
Which first?
The first corner where you got crashed into.
Hey, obviously it wasn't difficult for me, but yeah, it's like the whole track's a little bit challenging at first, but once you get like the line right, you're all good. It's just like remembering to throw it a little bit wider sometimes, because you can cut your chase car off really, really easily, and then you like lose oil pans or rack ends or tie rods or pieces of wheel. I think there was a few over the weekend, but yeah, no, I'm definitely keen to go back and do another track day down there at some point, or even if we could work out like the Drift Podcast sort of drift day down there and have a few people come down and up. It'd be cool. I'd love to see some of those Victorian boys come down and like Queenslanders drive again. Have our own mini halfway hangs or something. It'd be cool.
Is that first corner where Ty also got stacked into in like basically the same spot as you?
I'm pretty sure it was, because that video popped up like the day before I left, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. And then basically the same thing happened.
Yeah, nice.
We twinsies, Ty. It sucks, but we will rebuild. It'll be all good. So yeah, at some point soon the S15 is going to get repaired. I'm pretty sure in the little preview video I showed, there's a quarter panel's like stoved in and it ripped the boot floor a little bit, but nothing not repairable. So the wizard Josh will be fixing that hopefully in the next like month or so, whenever he has some free time. Which will also bring us some more content, because I'll be working on his S13.
Yep.
We're doing some wiring stuff, or you'll see me attempt wiring stuff, and Trav will then look at it when he's editing and kill me.
I'm kind of hoping that you might even get a bit of chance to film Josh working on your S15 so we can show
Yeah.
you that there are options of fixing your car without going overs.
I
So-
was totally down to go over this.
I'm not
but
down
then-
for go overs. So, but hopefully we get a bit of filming on that because there isn't, from what I can tell, there isn't a lot of decent panel beating stuff. It's a bit of an art for people that actually repair stuff rather than just replacing panels. So, yeah, like it.
Yeah. it's
Hopefully we can get a bit of
definitely-
content on that too.
Yeah, definitely a bit of an art form, or at least just, like the basic thing to getting it right. So, it's not too hard to finish it off, I guess. Would love to. Depends on how much money I have left after Japan, but I was looking at the Gravy weekend and I was
When is it?
very tempted. I can't remember.
Okay.
It's
Another
after
thing.
Japan, though.
Oh, okay.
Also depends if my car's running, but
And I did speak to Ty while I was down there, so anyone listening, definitely check out Ty's Instagram page and stuff because he is going to be going to some rad places real
most
soon.
definitely.
So definitely something to keep an eye out for. Just Ty, just post your
Yeah,
Instagram
check
and
your
stuff in there.
Instagram up there, man.
Yeah, and but yeah, definitely worth check out because he's going to some rad places over in Europe real soon. So
Yeah,
definitely worth checking out.
pretty cool.
Anything else for the event?
The drive down there sucks. Everyone's like, yeah, it's not that bad. And
Wasn't that bad on the way back?
yeah, it was probably how badly I loaded the trailer
We
on
were-
the way down.
We left really late as well, so,
Yeah, so like, again, stretching from doing our stickers late and then loading the cars 2 hours late and then getting stuck in like a hurricane.
yeah,
And yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah.
But, here's what it is.
yep, we made it. So
It was a good time. Definitely want to drive there again. Like I can't even say like how much of a fun track that was. Like probably my favorite place to go drift now. Like awesome.
yeah, so yeah, definitely worth checking out Rally. Get yourself down there to drive. It's probably the closest track you'll get to in Australia to a Japanese style track, or at least an episode style track, in
Yeah.
my opinion. But I haven't driven any other tracks that in like South Australia and stuff like that, so can't compare them to that. But yeah,
Someone
so-
sponsor us to go drive down at Taylor or something.
Yeah.
I'm broke.
Yeah, and someone can tow it and we'll fly.
Hey, if somebody sponsors me a tow vehicle and tires, I'm down.
So yeah, that's all for halfway.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was a good event. Thanks to Street Carnage for putting that on and everything. Was super cool. Yeah, the Falcon death wobbles were very interesting on the way back.
Yeah.
It behaved itself on the drive down.
So why did you buy a Falcon?
I may or may not have been pulled over by a very, 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 very friendly highway patrol officer. And he basically told me, like, this is your get out of jail free card. Either fix your shit or sell it. So I bought a Falcon instead.
Nice. You didn't do either of the
I didn't do
things he said
either
to-
of it. No, I put a stock bonnet on and I put a standard wheel. I was like, oh, that's good enough. And then I'm sort of like, no, I'll buy a Falcon. I can tow it to halfway. Because, funny enough, there was me and Kyle were talking about it. Like, literally the day I put my entry in for halfway, I was like, yeah, halfway is when the S15 is getting crashed into. I brought it up already when we were painting the R34 before I swapped it. I was like, man, if we go to halfway, the 34 is going to get crashed into. So
It wasn't the 34.
No, I was really happy it wasn't the 34 because I love that thing to bits. Where the S15 is a little bit more easy to repair and there's a lot more options to repairing it. But yes, and the inevitable happened, and now I have a Falcon with aircon and it can tow my car and it's amazing. Gets death wobbles because the bushes are dead.
Yep.
It's awesome.
But yeah, Hoon Register Life, mate.
Hoon Register life, it's a great life.
So Japan.
Yes, so the other reason why we've been, like, non-existent is we're working hard to save for Japan. Like, it's not overly expensive, but when you have life going on in the background and stuff like that, it just gets in the way. So we've been saving hard, and obviously I've been trying to afford to go to halfway and everything else in between. But yes, we're going in Japan in April, and it's going to be cool. We want to film a bunch of stuff.
We're going for
and
3 weeks.
I'm probably going to kill him. So the
We're in
podcast
a
is going to
camper
be...
van together that has a bunk bed in it on top of each other.
Yep.
So
I'm probably going to kill him. So when we get back, the podcast's just going to be me. So, new host. This is your applications, boys.
Yep, and yeah.
Yeah, who register for life, buddy? They say 5 years, but it isn't. It's there forever.
Yeah.
I spoke to a lawyer.
Yep. So, yeah.
No, so it should be good though. We have a few plans to go meet a couple of people we've had on the show. So Angelo, Jay. Hopefully Street is free. He did say if he had time, he'd be keen to meet up and have a bit of a chat. Who else we would like to see Pinku Style, but
it depends on a couple of things, but we're hoping to really go up there. He has a podcast as well. I don't know how drifting related it is, but it's certainly Japan and stuff related because he is in Japan. There's quite a few places that we want to go, but I don't really want to name them, I guess, until we get the go-ahead that we're actually going to go.
Yeah, make sure we're actually allowed to go, or, the owners are okay with us going. So.
Yeah, and it will be cherry blossom season. Ooh, so,
cute couple photos.
We're going to hold hands under the cherry blossom trees. It'll be fucking sweet.
Going to be amazing. Life dream right there.
Yeah, that's it. Goals. Yeah, but so we'll be there for 3 weeks. Should be pretty fun. If you're also going to be in Japan in April, let us know. And I'm keen to meet up if the schedules match up. So
yeah, definitely.
Someone to hang out with for a bit. We'll be on to Ebisu just to fix my car. Kind of hoping that we'll be able to drive it on the street. So if anyone has hookups for slash plates, hit your boy up. Yeah, I'm keen to drive that fucker down to Osaka to put it on the boat to get it to Australia. So yeah, trying to look for slash plates right now, and yeah, but other than that, we'll just be fixing the car, getting out of Ebisu, going to do a heap of filming, hanging out, eat some
do
food.
A few touristy things. It'll be cool. I'm keen for a holiday. It's been like 6 years since I've had a holiday, so
yeah,
I'm keen.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah, we would like to visit a few tracks on the way through, and hopefully they have a track day going, or like the new, was it Sunrise Circuit? Or
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Sunrise or something.
Sunshine.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We want to see if we can stop in there and visit old mate that has the A86. So if you
that
go watch
wild
Noriara's video, you'll see a very wild D1, well, almost D1 ready A86. But yeah, that'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Definitely keen to go down there and have a look at it because yeah, it's not a small track. Pretty big.
Yeah.
Big by Japan standards anyway.
Yeah, so it should be pretty cool. If you have any suggestions for places that you want us to go, maybe you've been there before, maybe it's a place that you would love to see a video on, just let us know, because I'm going to be trying to do as much filming as I can, and yeah, hopefully get some kind of feature film type deal together, but it's going to depend on so many things, as to how hardcore we can go into filming over there, but we're definitely going to do our best. Going to be able to do a lot more than I normally would when I'm going over there for an Ebisu trip, put it that way. So yeah, so it should be pretty rad. Yeah, and if you are thinking of going to Japan, make sure you check out JDM Maps app. The new owner of that, it seems really rad, and I'm hoping that we can get him on the show pretty soon. He's had a lot of support so far for that, so I'm stoked for him. And yeah, it's definitely seems worthwhile to get that to help you while you're over there. So yeah, and yeah, so it should be pretty good.
I'm excited. Honestly, like I said, it's like my first trip over there, so
yeah,
I'm just sort of keen to see what it'll be like, and avoid the coronavirus as much as possible. So.
Yeah, don't need any of that. But I mean, when we get back here, if you want some sick days off work, just let us know.
Yeah, hit us up.
Yeah, we'll hold hands. So
come work on Trav's 86 and he'll give you days off in return.
Yeah, that's it. I'll hook you up. So.
Hey, at least your 86 will get done.
Yeah, that's it. I'll
still beat you there.
This guy. No, you know what's going to win? It's going to be my 20-valve front-wheel drive roller. That's what's going to win.
This is the worst part, is your daily will probably be both our cars.
Oh, 100%. It doesn't have
the worst part was
to worry about.
Going back like 5 years, when I first bought my A86, my friend in New Zealand and I were having like this bet. It was if his NA32 sedan or my 86 was faster 0 to 100. And then my now roommate got wind of it, and he's like, I reckon the Lancer will beat both of you. And it did. And it's just a stock CE Lancer.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's awesome when you like spend all this time building your 86 and you drive it for the first time and it sounds mental, you know,
Yep.
and you feel like you're doing 100 k's an hour, and then just like a Hyundai Getz just blasts you off the line. So
Yeah, the worst part is you get definitely chopped by an i30 these days. It's
Oh.
ridiculous.
100%.
Could be an
100%.
auto one.
Yeah.
The scary thing is the diesel ones are pretty quick too.
Yep. Yep. So
What is the world coming to?
yeah.
It's like when
Still
people.
wouldn't own
It's
one,
like
but-
it's like when bogans come up to you at the service station when you have a stock R34 and they're like, "Oh mate, does that skid third?" I'm like, "No, I wish." I mean, it probably does now. Oscar's done a fair bit of work to it, but it didn't before.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, no.
Keen?
Sad that we're building 30-year-old cars that are still
don't
slow.
make me feel bad about this. All right?
Even if I put as much money as it costs to buy a brand new i30 into it, it'll still be slower. So, but yeah,
Or you just do what Ben Walker did and slap was it
we'll just slap an i30
K24
motor in it.
Oh, well,
Done.
FJ20, buddy. Let's
Can't
just go.
lose then. East-west too.
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
there's one of those four-door Corollas that have like similar to 11 fronts. It's just a four-door 86, buddy.
Yeah, for sure.
Things I thought when I was like 12 years old.
Anything else that you want to mention that you can think of? I know that we had planned to do an episode on Vertex, so expect that to be coming up
we
pretty soon.
hopefully have that sorted soon.
We got like 3/4 of the way through planning that and then got too busy. So we'll
Yep.
got to finish that off. And yeah. So
That's been good.
yeah, this is a bit of a short one because, as you can probably tell, we're not super prepared for it.
Yeah, I basically woke up this morning. I was like, hey, we need to revive the podcast, so let's just do it.
Yeah. So
We're
yeah.
back.
we're back.
But yes, definitely, if you're watching this in post on or listening to it on audio, jump on our Facebook page and either send us a message or leave a comment on the stuff you want us to see or do in Japan that you feel like would be something you want to see or you think other people should see. Other than that, yeah, if you have any questions or want to ask him about 7-age stuff, don't message me because
I'll explain about how cool it is owning an S15, especially if you're in America. Then give him cash offers. He'll sell.
oi, oi, let's talk.
Yeah.
No,
30G,
let's
straight
not.
up.
Let's not. Currently own my dream garage. Yeah, see you in 6 months. That's about right.
Yeah, look, yeah. Look, it's only been 3 months. I checked it, so, yeah.
Feels
Stuff
more.
you, Carl.
It feels more, but
It feels like 6 months, but it's only been 3, alright?
Yeah.
So, we've done two podcasts post October Matsuri, alright? So just calm down.
I honestly thought we hadn't done any podcasts since Matsuri, hey. I do vaguely remember talking about my really shitty wiring issues. and
Yeah.
I did
yeah.
call out ASG, which I'll keep doing for the rest of my
nice.
life. 'cause
Sweet.
Dogs.
Thanks. Yeah.
Well, also, drop a comment or whatever. Subscribe, smash the like button, and yeah,
All that gay shit.
all that stuff, Slide in the DMs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, we'll hopefully see you guys sooner rather than later. I'm hoping to do one more podcast before we go to Japan. There isn't going to be any while we're in Japan. I'm just telling you that right now. But
We'll try and post up little update videos like I did today.
yeah, that's for sure.
Just like little snippets of how cute our little bunk bed is.
Yeah. You'll see our living arrangements soon.
Here's hoping the coronavirus has scared off all the people that have hired all the good
And we can
vans.
get the better
We can
van
get the
from-
better van?
Yeah, hopefully. Because we booked it 3 weeks ago and there's none left. So we got the shit one. So yay.
We done goofed.
We also bought our tickets before coronavirus. So before the prices dropped for the flights.
What did we buy our tickets for?
Like $1,200.
And what were they yesterday?
$700. On the better airline.
Just kill me.
So, yeah. But yeah,
Many goofs were had.
yeah. Look, lucky Ben earns like $100,000 a year, so fitting
Wish.
tires.
I wish.
So, yeah, that's how I can afford to do all this cool shit. So, but yeah,
Sure.
make sure you check out the video that I posted, the Friday drift tips video that I posted on Friday in America. We'll call it that.
Sure thing,
It
buddy.
was a Saturday, but it was Friday in America technically, so it was,
Hey,
came out on a
we
Friday.
go by American times now.
Look, it comes out at any time, you know. Most of the time, I'll post them on like Tuesday, and it's the Friday drift tip. So you know,
Oh man.
you get what you're given, eh? But so you're lucky we posted it all. But check it out. Right at the end, I actually added in some clips of Josh's Celsior, which is friggin' rad. It's got massage seats in the rear, which was
Yeah.
a good
it is
time.
Amazing.
And
I
it's
remember at
bagged.
Matsuri, we were like cruising out to go get all the electrical components to fix my shipbox, and we just live in luxury in the Celsius,
Yep. Yeah,
laying
it's a good
frame
time.
in front of cops. It was pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, but check out that. Let us know what type of content you want to see as well. You know, because you guys are the people that watch it. So
Yeah, we were thinking about doing like build breakdowns on some of the cars that we have in like our little group,
Mm-hmm.
and you know possibly like friends' cars if they're down to do it. If that's something you want to see, let us know because it is a bit of effort to organize a car for a day to take some videos and get people to do illegal stuff. So
Yeah, and check out the video that Ben posted today on Instagram and Facebook, that short little snippet for what we're covering in the show. I really like that style of content, and I'd like to do videos that are a little bit longer than that, and but kind of
yeah, stuff for IGTV
expand on that idea.
we can you know
So,
keep
yeah.
up because I live a little bit far away from Trav's place. So
So, but yeah, so let us know what you want to see, and we will catch you soon, and you'll see a 7H video shortly.
cool. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one.